So we had some more news regarding the Packers running back situation come out later this afternoon, and it's that the Packers have decided to sign Patrick Taylor to the active roster from the Patriots practice squad. So Patrick Taylor, who had been on the Packers earlier in the season, then got released, is now back on the roster with both Aaron Jones and Emmanuel Wilson dealing with injuries. The Packers running back room is very thin. I also covered the news earlier today that the Packers added James Robinson to the practice squad, so I would assume they decide to elevate him to the active roster for Thursday night's game. And Patrick Taylor was a guy who was here, had been here a couple of seasons in Green Bay. He had 11 carries in this season. He was averaging 2.8 yards per carry, but he is a guy who can play special teams, who is good in pass protection, and is, somewhat good at running the ball. And so the Packers' solution to the Aaron Jones injury, which we still don't know the exact severity, except for that it's not expected to be long-term, and then Emmanuel Wilson with a shoulder dislocation. We now see the Packers' plan to fix this issue is bringing back two guys who had previously been on the Packers in Patrick Taylor and James Robinson, which makes sense. These guys know the playbook. They don't have to bring in some random guy and try to teach them the playbook for them to be ready for a quick turnaround on Thursday in the game against the Detroit Lions. Now I want to go over the injury updates for today. And the Packers didn't actually practice today, so this is just an estimation because the game is on Thursday. The Packers, rested today, but this would be an estimation based on if they were practicing, what would the practice status be of each of these guys? And so I'll run through it real quickly. Jair Alexander, shoulder, limited. Corey Ballantyne, shoulder, limited. Devondre Campbell, neck, didn't practice. He suffered the injury on Sunday. Kenny Clark, shoulder, limited. Josiah DeGuara, hip, did not participate. A.J. Dillon, groin, limited. Rudy Ford, limited, who missed the past game. Rashawn Gary, shoulder, limited. Elton Jenkins, limited. Aaron Jones, knee, didn't practice. Luke Musgrave, abdomen, didn't practice. We'll keep an eye on that one. Keyshawn Nixon, ankle, limited. Darnell Savage, limited. And so with Darnell Savage, they have 21 days to activate him to the active roster, and so we could see him back sometime soon. Christian Watson, shoulder, limited. Dontavian Wicks, concussion/knee, didn't practice. We are still unsure if he full-on has a concussion, but we'll see there. If he does, the odds in playing Thursday aren't super high, which is obviously not great considering he's been playing really well the past few weeks. And Emmanuel Wilson's shoulder didn't practice. So a ton of different injuries. We'll see what the status looks like tomorrow and Wednesday to have a better idea of who's actually maybe at risk of not playing on Thursday, but a few different guys not practicing. Campbell, DeGuara, Aaron Jones, Luke Musgrave. So we will have to keep an eye on this and see come Thursday who will be ready to play, and I'll keep you guys up to date on all things Packers. So if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe and drop a like on the video. But that is it for this one, and I will see you guys next time.